Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Snowman's Baseball. It's Tuesday night instead of Monday night. I'm changing some things around with my schedule so I can really have more time with my family because we got a lot in the works here. Speaking of which, where's my Lucky Charm? There it is. Okay, tonight it's the Houston Astros, the world champions, against the Baltimore Orioles, the best in the American League, and let's get to our lineups right now. For the Astros, leading off is the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Alex Bregman bats second at third. Yordan Alvarez bats third in left field. Kyle Tucker bats fourth. He's in right field. Yadier Diaz bats fifth. He's the DH. Jose Abreu bats sixth at first base. Jeremy Pena bats seventh at shortstop. Jake the Snake Myers bats eighth. He's in center field. And batting ninth is Martin Maldonado, and he will catch. Through the lineup again, Altuve, Bregman, Alvarez, Tucker, Yadier Diaz, the DH, Jose Abreu, Pena, Myers, and Maldonado. Left to right in the outfield for the Baltimore Orioles, they got Austin Hayes in left, Jorge Mateo in center, and in right field is Anthony Santander. Third to first goes Ramon Urias. The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Second baseman, Jordan Westberg, making his first start of the year. And at first base is Ryan Mountcastle. James McCann behind the plate. He'll catch the pitching of Grayson Rodriguez, who is 2-3 on the year with a 6.09 ERA. The Baltimore Orioles are dressed in the black uniforms, black tops, white bottoms, orange numbers and lettering. The Astros are in the road gray uniforms with the blue numbers trimmed in orange. Camden Yards is where we are for this game tonight, and we are just about ready to go. It's Altuve, Bregman, Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, and Yordan Alvarez to start things off for the world champion Houston Astros, who look to inch closer to the Texas Rangers. And there's so much time to be made up. This season, Grayson Rodriguez has walked 29, struck out 76. He has a 6.09 ERA. He was the 11th overall pick in 2018. Set to go from Baltimore, Altuve, Bregman, and Alvarez. And we'll update everybody on everything as we go along. Altuve steps in the right-handed batter's box. Grayson Rodriguez works first base side of the rubber. He rocks into the chest style one and delivers a fastball strike, and the count is 0-1, and we are underway in Baltimore. First pitch time, 7:08 p.m. And that's Eastern Daylight Time. Altuve at 281, 8 home runs. He's driven in 21. And remember, he was injured for the longest time. He just got back in the lineup. He fouls that one away, and it's 0-2. Altuve back in the right-handed batter's box. Grayson Rodriguez set to go back to work. Working first base side of the rubber. The chest tie line of the 0-2. Swinging a bouncing ball up the middle to the second baseman, Henderson. He throws to first. That's in time. One pitch to Westberg, I beg your pardon. And that's the first out of the inning. So Altuve's retired. Grayson Rodriguez throws a fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and a curveball. And he rarely uses the curveball. His front pitch is his fastball. His out pitch, I would believe, would be either the cutter or the changeup. Here's the pitch to Bregman, and it's inside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Excuse me. Rodriguez is ready from the windup. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball inside. It's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 1 out. Nobody on. Top of the first inning, just getting started in Baltimore. From the windup, here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball grounded foul, third base side. And the count's 2-1. 2-1 the count to Alex Bregman, batting second in the lineup tonight. The windup from Rodriguez and the 2-1, swinging a shot to left field. That's down for a base hit. So the first hit of the game belongs to the Astros in the form of Alex Bregman. And that will bring up the big man, Yordan Alvarez. Hayes, Mateo, and Santander in the outfield left to right. Third to first, Urias, Henderson, Westberg, Mountcastle. McCann catches Rodriguez. The first pitch to Alvarez is a fastball outside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Yordan Alvarez hitting at .290, 21 homers. He's driven in 62. He is tied for 7th in the AL in home runs with 21. The pitch on the way. Swinging a shot to right field, and that's going to be caught on the run by Santander. What a catch. I mean, Yordan Alvarez hit a rope, but Santander was able to run it down. 2 down in the inning. Good play by Santander. Hang a star on that. Now to bring King Tuck, Kyle Tucker to the plate. So 2 down, a runner at first. The pitch is a ball on the outside part of the plate for ball one. One ball, no strikes. 2 out, a runner at first. That's Alex Bregman on a single to left. Rodriguez is ready. He kicks and fires. Fastball wide, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2 out, runner at first in the form of Alex Bregman. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball swung on, pop foul out of play for strike one. And counts 2-1. Just getting started here in Baltimore for a big 3-game series between these two teams. Houston trying to catch Texas, Baltimore trying to run away from Tampa Bay, as they're up 3 games now on Tampa Bay and 7 on the Blue Jays coming into tonight. Rodriguez's pitch is a fastball outside. It's 3-1. Something I've said before all the time. You want to make your opponent throw a lot of pitches. 3 balls and a strike. With 2 out and Bregman at first, he takes his lead, held on by Ryan Mountcastle. And the 3-1 pitch is swung on and popped into left. Going back is Hayes. He's under it. He'll track it down. Nope, the center fielder Mateo will track it down. And the inning has come to an end. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're done with a half an inning. It's Houston nothing and Baltimore coming to the plate on Snowman's Monday Night Baseball. Yeah.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
All right, here we go with the Baltimore Orioles lineup. Adley Rutschman leads off. He's the DH. Ryan Mountcastle bats second. He's at first. And Anthony Santander bats third. He's in right field. Austin Hayes in the cleanup spot in left. Gunnar Henderson bats fifth. He's the shortstop. Jordan Westberg bats sixth at second base. The seventh place hitter, Ramon Urias at third base. James McCann bats eighth. He'll catch. And Jorge Mateo bats ninth. He's in center field. Framber Valdez is the pitcher tonight for the Houston Astros. Last time out, all he did was toss a no-hitter against the Cleveland Indians. Here we go as Valdez winds and fires. Fastball strike in the count 0-1 to Adley Rutschman. 0-1 the count. Rutschman hitting .272 on the year. From the windup, the pitch. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and a strike with nobody on and nobody out. .272 for Rutschman, 14 homers. He's driven in 53. On base percentage at .371. That leads all American League catchers. From the windup, here's the pitch. Fastball inside. It's 2-1 to Rutschman. What Framber Valdez needs to do is stay ahead of hitters like he did in the game against Cleveland. From the windup, here's the pitch. Inside, 3-1. And this is dangerous to put the leadoff man aboard here in the first inning. Valdez's problem, and he's worked on it a lot, has been his control. The wind and the 3-1 to Rutschman. Swinging a bouncing ball foul third base side. The count's full 3-2. Three and two the count. Nobody on, nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. And we're just getting started here in Baltimore. Valdez winds and delivers the payoff pitch. That's outside, ball 4. So Rutschman will jog down to first. Your defensive lineup, Yordan Alvarez in left, Jake Myers in center, and Kyle Tucker is in right. Third to first goes Alex Bregman, Jerry Pena, Jose Altuve, and Jose Abreu. Martin Maldonado catches Framber Valdez, who is 9-7 on the year. He'll work from the stretch with a runner at first. And the pitch. Curveball, strike, and the count's 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. Valdez delivers. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. Valdez looks at first. And the pitch on the way. Swinging a bouncing ball foul, first base side. We'll do it again. Oh, and 2 the count. Valdez looks at first. And comes home. Curveball swung on, fouled out of play. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count to Ryan Mountcastle, the starting first baseman. Here we go again with the 0-2. Swinging a bouncing ball foul. We'll do it again. There will not be, and I've just made this decision today in the hopes of cleaning up my schedule and not worrying so much about how many games I need to do because I am a veteran in this game and I've done this a while. I'll tell you more as we go along. 0-2 the count to Ryan Mountcastle. Here she comes. Swinging a high fly ball into deep left field. Going back. Alvarez turning, looking, and see you later. 2-0 Orioles. That ball was absolutely scorched. And I think I hear my missus coming in. Just like that. All right. Everybody's. That's what I need to turn on here. Everybody's in safe and sound. 2-0 Orioles. One out. And the pitch. Smash up the middle. Grab by Altuve. Throw to first in time. 2 down in the inning. Ryan Mountcastle made the walk pay off with a 2-run homer. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Orioles. And the pitch on the way is a strike to Gunnar Henderson. And the count's 0-1. Henderson hitting at 243, 19 homers. He's driven in 51. And that's a smash to Altuve at second. The toss to first is in time, inning over. They get 2 runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. So after 1, it's the Baltimore Orioles 2 and the Houston Astros nothing.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
All right, we're ready to go to the top of the second inning. It's 2-0 in favor of the Baltimore Orioles on a 2-run homer by Ryan Mountcastle. There's plenty of game left, and we're talking about one of the most powerful offenses in the American League. Yanier Diaz will lead things off against Rodriguez, and he swings and pops one out of play for strike one. 5, 6, and 7 due for the Astros. Diaz, Abreu, and Pena. And Yanier Diaz has 14 homers in 69 games, and that is one of the best among American League rookies. The pitch way inside to hit him, I believe. Yeah, it did. So Yanier Diaz is on, or did it hit the barrel of the bat? Hold on a minute. No, it hit him. Did it hit him or did it hit the glove? Maybe doink. Yep, it hit him. Hit him right on the elbow. So now a runner at first and nobody out. Yanier Diaz. Here's Abreu. That goes down as a hit by pitch. Swing and a miss for Abreu, and the count's 0-1. Abreu coming over from the Chicago White Sox. 2020 MVP, hitting at 237, 10 homers. He's driven in 56. He is 2 for 26 in his last 7 games. Gotta pick it up, Jose. Rodriguez is ready and delivers the 0-1. Outside with a cutter, and the count's even 1-1 strike. They left a runner on, the Astros did, in the top of the first inning. They have a leadoff runner on right now, and Yanier Diaz. The 1-1 to Jose. Swinging a high fly ball into right field. Santander will camp under it. He makes the one-handed catch. There's one out in the second. And Jeremy Pena will come to the plate. One out, one on. And Pena stands in. Pena, 239 on the year. Last year's World Series MVP. Takes the first one low and outside for ball one on a changeup. That's the 20th pitch for Rodriguez so far tonight. And the 1-0 pitch is a strike, and the count's even 1-1 strike. 1-1 the count, with one out and a runner at first on a hit by pitch. And the 1-1 to Pena. Swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2. Had a feeling the cutter was coming. Had a feeling. 1-2 the count. Rodriguez is ready, gets a sign, and now comes set. And the 1-2 to Pena. Swinging a pop foul out of play to the right. We'll do it again. Guessed right on an off-speed pitch. Wasn't able to put it in play. We'll keep you updated with the scores from around the league and our happenings on the broadcast side. And as I mentioned, making quite a few changes. And I'll explain why as we go along. There's 7 seconds left on the pitch clock. Rodriguez is ready. And he comes home to Pena. Swinging a foul out of play. We'll do it again. Came at it with a fastball high at 99 miles an hour. Jake Myers is on deck. Martin Maldonado in the hole. Henderson set. Rodriguez sets. I beg your pardon. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Pena's gone. 2 down in the inning. Kept coming at him with a cutter. Pena kept fouling it off. This time, Pena guessed wrong. And there are 2 down in the inning after a leadoff hit by pitch. So Jake Myers now heads to the plate. And here's the pitch. Fastball strike right down the middle. The count's 0-1. 99 miles an hour on the gun reading. And I got the feeling I may be cutting bait early because there's a storm brewing here in the area where I am. The 0-1. Swinging a bouncing ball to short. Henderson up with an easy way to second. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Orioles.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
At bottom of the second inning, 2-0 Orioles. Framber Valdez finishing his warm-up tosses here in the bottom of the second inning. And I'm going to go ahead and make an executive decision. I had a game scheduled for tomorrow night, but I'm going to pull it and get back to just doing games on Mondays and Thursdays, at least until football season. Then that will shift to Sundays. And I have some very good personal reasons why I'm going to do this, part of which I haven't been able to sleep. Jordan Westburg will lead off the bottom of the second. He takes a pitch for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Westburg hitting at .274, 2 homers. He's driven in 11 in 29 games, the 30th overall pick in 2020. Valdez rocks into the line and delivers the 0-1. Curveball smashed to short. Pena up with it. He tosses to first, 1 down in the inning. So 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the second inning. And the more I think about it, the more I feel I'm making the right decision because I put so much pressure on myself to succeed as Ramon Urias comes to the plate and delivers. Fastball bounced out of play for strike 1. Ramon Urias in 80 games, hitting .255, 4 homers. He's driven in 35 on the year. Urias getting the start at third base tonight. The wind in the 0-1. Swinging a high fly ball headed toward right. Kyle Tucker racing back at the track. He leaps and he can't get it. It's off his glove. Around second is Westberg. He'll head for third, and he's there with a triple. Let's see how they score it. That should have been caught by Kyle Tucker. He went back on it. He had a bead on it. And he just flat out dropped it. Man, oh man. Kyle Tucker was lackadaisical. It went off his glove. That should be a 3-base error. Right there. He caught it and he dropped it. Wow. So a runner at third and one out is a swing and a bouncer to Valdez going home to Martinado. Save! And you get no outs. You got to go to first and get the out. They don't. It's 3-0. Unearned run. And McCann is now on first with a fielder's choice with a run scored. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Orioles. My goodness. You had the infield in. It was tapped to the right side. That time you had to go. You got to go to the plate. You got to go home. I beg your pardon. You got to go home with that one. It's 3-0 in favor of the Orioles, and the tag was not in time. Here's the pitch. Curveball strike on the outside corner. The count's on 1 to the ninth place hitter, Jorge Mateo. So a ground out to short, and then all hell breaks loose. They score that a triple. So a triple and a fielder's choice RBI. Counts even 1-1. Mateo at 213, 6 homers, driven in 31. The 1-1 pitch is low and inside. It's 2-1. Only 2 hits for the Orioles, but they're both extra base hits. One a triple, one a home run. Valdez yet to record a strikeout tonight. From the set, here's the 2-1 to Mateo. Swinging a bouncer foul. And the count's now even at 2-2. Man, Kyle Tucker had a sure out in his hands, and it dropped out of his glove before he could squeeze it. That turned into 3 bases, and a fielder's choice turns into a run. Man, oh man. Here's the pitch. Way outside, 3-2. And Framber Valdez is in serious trouble. I'll say it. He's in serious trouble right now because his control is being tested. And that home run started it all. You just got to hope the Houston offense can pick him up. There's plenty of time left in the game. You got about 7.5 innings left. Next one. Curveball swung on, fouled at the plate. Good grief. Now you have to limit the damage to only this. You have to limit the damage to only this run. Leadoff hitter Adley Rutschman would be next. The payoff pitch to Mateo. Swinging a bouncing ball headed to Pena. He has it. He throws to first, and he got him by a step. Wow! So McCann heads to second. McCann's at second base. There's 2 down in the inning. And we may have a challenge. Hold that thought. We may have a replay challenge. Let's take a look. Doink. Oh, no. He's safe. He is safe. That's a flat-out tie. That's a tie. I'm looking at the replay now. That is a tie, and the tie goes to the runner. Tie goes to the runner. That's a tie. There should be runners at first and second with 1 out. Looked at that replay several times in very slow motion, and Mateo got there. That should be an infield hit. That should be an infield hit and runners at first and second. And Pena knows that Mateo beat it. So they're looking at the replay. And he's out. They're going to say he's out. Wow. Had to wait for that one, but they looked at the replay and they upheld the call, saying that Mateo's out. So now 2 down, runner at second, and former James McCann and Adley Rutschman to the plate. Valdez's pitch is blasted into deep left field, going back Alvarez at the track, at the wall, and see you later. Second home run of the night for the Orioles in the form of Adley Rutschman. That's the second run he scored tonight. 2 RBIs for him, and it's 5-0. Oh boy, there is trouble in Houston, or trouble in Baltimore. 5-0 Orioles as Rutschman blasts the second homer of the night. And we're seeing why this team is the best in the American League. The pitch to Mountcastle is slashed out of play on a sinker for strike 1. 15th home run of the year for Adley Rutschman. And the Orioles have put a 5 spot on the board in the first 2 innings. Next one, grounded foul on a changeup, and the count's 0-2. Valdez has thrown 36 pitches so far. Mountcastle 1 for 1 on the night. He too has a 2-run homer. Next one, slashed foul out of play to the right on a curveball. Count remains at 0-2. 3 runs in for the Orioles. They lead 5-0. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Valdez is ready. From the windup, the pitch, swing and a miss, blocked at the plate. They slap the tag on, throw to first, inning over, but the Orioles get 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. Boy, the Astros have a mountain to climb right now. They trail 5-0.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
All right, to the top of the third. 9-1-2 due for the Astros. Martin Maldonado, Jose Altuve, and Alex Bregman as they trail 5-0. And this is no joke of a team right now. They are 70-42 for a reason. Grayson Rodriguez kicks and deals. Fastball strike right down the middle of the count, 0-1. 5 runs, 3 hits for the Orioles. No runs on a hit for the Astros. Orioles have 3 extra base hits, and 2 of them have left the yard. That's grounded foul at the plate. And the count's 0-2. The count. Nobody on, nobody out. 5-3-0 for the Orioles, 0-1-0 for the Astros. The wind and the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Maldonado's gone on 3 pitches. And there's 1 down in the 3rd. So 1 out to Jose Altuve, who grounded out. And he takes a slider outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Altuve. The pitch on the way, a slider up, and it's 2-0. So Altuve got 2 sliders to start this at bat. Next one, swing and a miss on a strike on a fastball. And the count's 2-1. Baltimore's out hit the Astros 3-1, leading on the score 5-0 because 2 of those hits have left the yard. Next one, a slider just missed. And the count's 3-1. Three and 1 the count to Jose Altuve, who grounded out his first time up, hitting .280 on the year. Grayson Rodriguez rocks, kicks, and deals. Fastball high, ball 4. So a walk issued to Jose Altuve. And that will bring Alex Bregman to the plate. You're only in the 3rd inning, so there's plenty of time to come back and get this one, but you're facing the best team in the American League. And normally it's Houston that are the hunted. Now they are the hunters. Bregman ready to face off against Rodriguez for the second time. He takes a fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to count. Jose Altuve at first, on with a 1-out walk. Rodriguez sets, working third base side of the rubber. And the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right down the plate for a strike, and the count's 0-2. Yordan Alvarez is next, and Kyle Tucker waiting in the hole. 0-2 the count to Alex Bregman. Next one, slider outside, and the count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alex Bregman. Bregman's ready, so is Rodriguez. And the 1-2 pitch, swinging a slash foul on a slider. And the count remains where it is at 1-2. 5-0 Orioles here in the top of the 3rd. They got 2 in the first on a home run by Ryan Mountcastle, and then 3 in the second. An infield single and a home run. Next one, swinging a foul on a play on a fastball. That came in at 100 miles an hour. And I got the feeling he's going to throw him another fastball. Let's just see, A, if I'm right, and B, if Alex Bregman will get a piece of it. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Slash foul out of play again. 99 miles an hour on that one. So 3 consecutive foul balls on a slider and 2 fastballs. So let's see what Rodriguez comes up with next in his battle against Alex Bregman. The 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rodriguez sets, kicks, deals. A slider outside, and the count's even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Alex Bregman keeping this alive as the Astros try to rally from 5 runs down. And the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball. Base hit in the right field. Altuve around second. He hits for third, and he'll make it there without a throw. So the Astros have him at the corners with 1 out. Here in the top of the 3rd as they try to chip into this lead. 8-pitch at bat results in a single for Alex Bregman, and he fouled off some good pitches. Bregman's now 2 for 2 on the night. You want to get to they got to Alvarez. Alvarez is due at the plate right now. I was going to say you want to get to Alvarez and get to the heart of the order with Alvarez, Tucker, and Diaz and Abreu. So here's Alvarez right now. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to right field. And that pitch was an absolute rope. Rodriguez is ready, comes home, swinging a foul on a play, and Alvarez was on it. Oh, he was on it. He was on that fastball at 99 miles an hour. Counts 0-1 to Yordan Alvarez. The big man just coming back from sitting on the injured list. Ready to help this Astros team. From the set, here's the 0-1. Fastball high at 100 miles an hour. And the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. With Alvarez batting ahead of Tucker in the lineup in 40 games, he's had 19 homers and 45 RBIs. He's hitting .361 in those 40 games where he bats ahead of Tucker. Next one, fastball outside again at 100 miles an hour. And the count's 2-1. Nothing but fastballs in this at-bat to Yordan Alvarez, who's 0 for 1 on the night. Hitting at .289 on the year. Next one, fastball just missed inside at 99. And the count is now 3-1 with Kyle Tucker on deck. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count. Rodriguez is ready. So is Alvarez. And the 3-1 pitch is a fastball outside for ball 4. That'll load him up. This inning began with a strikeout of Martin Maldonado. And then a walk to Altuve, a base hit by Bregman, and a walk to Alvarez. And that prompts a visit to the mound. That prompts a big visit to the mound as Kyle Tucker stands in with the bases loaded and 1 out. As mentioned, we'll recap how this inning is gone once again. A strikeout by Maldonado, and then a walk to Altuve, base hit by Bregman, and a walk to Alvarez has loaded the bases with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. And if there's ever a time for the Houston Astros to make some hay against a pitcher who has a 6.09 ERA, this is the time. And you got the heart of the order coming to the plate. In the 4th place hitter in Tucker, Yanier Diaz behind him, and Jose Abreu behind him. Well, Kyle Tucker, who flew out to center fielder Jorge Mateo his first time up, is ready to go. As Kyle Tucker hitting at .411 with the bases loaded, he's got 4 slams in his career. Rodriguez is ready. Kicks and fires to Tucker. Bounces in the dirt with a changeup for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, the count. Started him off with a changeup. 1-0 the count. 1 out, bases full. And the 1-0 pitch is a strike right on the outside corner. And the count is now even at 1 ball and 1 strike. And that was outside, but he got the benefit of the doubt. Rodriguez is ready to deal to King Tuck. And the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a smash. Base hit to right field. Altuve scores. Bregman heads to third. Alvarez stops at second, and it's 5-1. So King Tuck gets a base hit and an RBI. The bases remain loaded. And here's Yanier Diaz. And when you know it, Yanier Diaz represents the tying run. So the Baltimore Orioles lead is now 5-1. And Diaz is ready. The pitch on the way. Swinging a high fly ball into center field. This will get another run home. Jorge Mateo makes the catch. Tagging is Bregman. He'll come in to score. And it's 5-2. So a sacrifice fly gets us the second run home. And the Astros are chipping away at the lead. It's now 5-2. Alvarez stays at second. Tucker stays at first. And remember, the big man Alvarez can run. He can run. Here's Jose Abreu, who flew out to right fielder Anthony Santander his first time up. The pitch, a slider down low for ball 1. 2 for 27 is Jose Abreu. And he wants to break that streak. He wants to get a base hit so badly. 1-0 the count. And the pitch on the way. Way inside with a slider, and it's 2-0. Abreu hitting at .397 with runners in scoring position. You got a couple of ducks on the pond right now. Or you can just leave the yard and tie this baby up. 2-0 the count. Nothing but sliders so far to Abreu. The pitch on the way. That's a slider. Swung on a miss. And the count's 2-1. Eighth man to bat in the inning. The Astros got 2 of the runs back. That made up for the 2 runs they gave up in the bottom of the first. And there's plenty of time left to chip away at this lead. The 2-1 to Abreu. Swinging a bouncing ball headed to the right side. Second baseman is Westberg. He's up with it. Throws to first. That's in time. And the inning is over. But the Astros get a pair on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 1. They've left a runner in every inning so far. We go to the bottom of the third. Baltimore 5 and the Astros 2.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
All right, to the bottom of the third we go. 5-2 now. In the bottom, 5-2 is our score. 5 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Orioles. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Houston Astros. That third inning was huge because if they came away with nothing, then they would have no confidence whatsoever. Here we go to the bottom of the third, and the first pitch is inside for ball 1. Starting him off, Framber Valdez with a curveball. He rocks into the chest high wind, kicks and deals. A curveball inside, a changeup inside, I beg your pardon. It's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Valdez's pitch is a sinker that doesn't sink. And the count's 3-0. Santander is 0 for 1 on the night. He flew out to right fielder Kyle Tucker. You would love for Valdez to have a clean inning. Next one is a strike, and the count's 3-1. Anthony Santander up for the second time. The wind and the 3-1 is low, ball 4, and the leadoff man walks. I'm sorry about that, folks. Had a small outage here. Baltimore was scoreless. I'll look at how they went out in a little bit. As we head to the fourth, a runner on, 5-2 our score, nobody out. The pitch, swinging a high fly ball into right. Santander coming on, and he's got it. One down in the inning. So Jake Myers is out. Jeremy Pena is on first. And we'll take a look. Gunnar Henderson grounded out. Austin Hayes grounds into a double play. Huh? Here's Martin Maldonado, who struck out in the third, up for the second time. 0-1 the count. And Rodriguez will turn and throw to first, runner back. Fourth hit for the Astros. They trail 5-2. The 0-1 swung on a miss, and the count's 0-2. The pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball into center field. Mateo under it. He's got it. 2 down in the inning. So 2 down, a runner at first. And up steps Jose Altuve, who walked and scored last inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. Oh, 0-1, and the pitch. Fouled out of play, and the count's 0-2. Fastball on that sequence. Oh, and 2 the count. 5-2 Baltimore here in the top of the fourth inning. The 0-2 to Altuve. Swinging a bouncing ball headed to short. Gunnar Henderson up with it. Takes the long toss to first. That's in time, and the inning is over. Well, no luck for the Astros that inning. No runs. They get a hit. No errors. They leave one. They left a runner in every single inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Orioles 5 and the Astros 2.